Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we have a pretty big code. They always give us this one during the year. I thought our big code was going to be the one where we got the free copy. However, we do get this code again, where we get the time gazers, stargazers, scrolls, and diamonds, which is always a fantastic code to get. So I'm over here on the test server, global server. You guys got to use the website. If you're not sure about it, I'll leave the links in the description and the pinned comment on how to do it. But the code is AFK New 2024. We hit confirm and we get our goodies. So like I said, a nice code. We get the 3000, the 10, the 10, and the 10. And honestly, I'm just happy to get as many time gazers as possible. As for me, with what I am doing with time gazers and stargazers at the moment over here on my main free-to-play account on the test server, kind of got Lava Tune built up now, so I'm happy with that. And I'm just basically waiting to see amongst everything. I don't really want to go ham on anything. We got the Awakened Belinda sorted. I never went for any of the awakens over here. I just didn't see the need for it, and I still don't, considering we're seeing some more powerful awakens coming in. So skipped that completely. We've obviously got the Awakened Leica happening over there, and over here we got the Baden and the Shmirad both done as well. So I'm sitting pretty safe. Over here I could go for Gavis, but I'm just not that stressed on him at the moment. I don't feel the need to go for it. I'm kind of waiting to see what the next Awakened is before I go in on that, because my Eugene's at Mythic, obviously, through the free copies we've got and the guild store, and I'm currently sitting on 308 now. After that it was 298, now it's 308, and I'm waiting to see who the next Awakened is, to see whether I go for them or whether I just go for Gavis instead. And that's going to be what I'm waiting for to make my decision on that. Besides that, I don't really want to go ham on anything in the Stargazer or the Time Gazer, so I'm just in that sort of accumulation period, waiting to see what comes next, and seeing if there's something more worth going for in that sense. So we're not going to do any of those. That's my justification for why I'm not summoning any of those. But we do have 888 of the friendships and 110 normals, so we'll just pop those. See how we go. See if we can get anything of use. Hoping for some of those maybe Awakens or some Cell Hypos, ideally, is what we're going for on this account now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Friendships, dude. Where's my friendship luck going? Okay, there we go. There we go. There's one. Anything? No. Surely we get one more something out of this. No, that was pretty average. Not gonna lie, that was pretty average. All right, let's go here. 10. Boom. We got Gimli, okay. Literally, I feel like the game is at that state where it's like, unless it's a Cell Hyper or an Awakened, you're kind of just disappointed in general. Let's see. Okay, doubles, nice. Rip. Like I said, it's so funny with the way the game feels at the moment with all the different power systems. Now it's like, instead of summoning a 4-faction elite hero, I'd rather summon... instead of getting an Isabella right there, I wish that was either some engraving, some signature items, some furniture type resources, or some resources to go in and get the collections or something like that. It's a really funny state we're in though with summons. Summons feel so awkward. It's like, okay, yeah, we're getting purple, but unless we're getting that, oh, there it is. There, oh, dude. Dude. We just got an Awakened and a Cell Hypo and a 10 pull, and like I said, that's what you're looking for. Unfortunately, neither were ones we were really going for. We got the Thanos, who I just don't see the point in building this guy. He's got his niche uses where I feel like you can have fun trying to make him trying to make him work, but in general, he's not quite there. He's not quite there in the state of the game. And then we got the Awakened Leica, which unfortunately we already had her built. So I would have loved if that could have been like a Gavis or maybe an Awakened Sophia or something like that. Something that I didn't have built already. But we'll go ahead and take it anyway. Let's take a look. I don't think I had any other copies of Leica, no, so we're not even close to getting her to 2-star, which we're not too stressed on anyway. We're not trying to rush that. That's just something we're not interested in. But hey, I will definitely not cry about getting an Awakened Heir to Celestial in a single 10 pull. I mean, that's up there with the pulls you're getting out of the selector, which, what do we got? 26 days. Still going to see if we can do something a bit more reasonable than this, but yeah, I just haven't had the haven't delved into the endless summoning pit that is that. I mean, Gav is pretty solid because we do need him, and he's probably the next one that we want. So I think we're pretty much there. And because I don't really need any other Cell Hypos at the moment, I think that's a pretty good pull. But hey, that's where we're at. All right, let's get back into it. Let's finish off these 20 summons. Let's go. Nothing. Ooh. My man. Honestly, Walker, still one of my favorite characters just for how bad he was. Like, that was, let me know, you guys got to remember that. When Walker dropped into the game, it was so funny because he was so bad. Like, we've had other bad, and I think it's good for them to release characters that aren't like must builds, because otherwise it's like every 2 weeks releasing characters, like it just gets too overwhelming. But like, we've had other characters who weren't full meta, but you know, you could do something with them if you want to. This guy was just like just nothingness, and you know they're not going to buff him. I think they said that in a dev notes now, because we did go through that period of buffing characters where characters like think about who got buffed. I remember Screg, I remember Isabella, I remember Rain. Dude, list in comments, list other characters that got buffed. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was an absolute ton of them in early days that got buffed and complete kit reworks and stuff like that. And then I think they've said that since then, if you want to play a character, maybe we'll release an awakened version of them, and that's sort of been the trend. And I don't think they're ever really going to rework characters again, because I remember Walker, it was like, could this be the fastest reworked character in the game? But outside of bugs, I think they're just letting characters be. And dude, Walker just the dude was so unbelievably bad. And like, I remember on Chiasma we maxed him out, but then we used our resets on him just because we wanted to have a bit of fun trying to make him work. But dude, the guy was so bad. Oh dude, I wish he was good, because he was actually kind of cool looking character and I liked it. But you know, you can't be the Lone Ranger and then be a warrior. It just doesn't work. It just always leads to a bad character who's going to be weak. And that's pretty much essentially what happened. You make a character that makes no sense and they're not going to be strong. But hey, that is where we're at. Like I said, I'm just sort of stalling. We should get a test server patch notes in 2 days' time, and then we'll get an idea of what's coming. I think we're kind of due for a 4th faction, although it wouldn't surprise me if they threw in a Cell Hypo. Just cause we had the double awaken, and then we had the break because we had the double, because last patch we didn't get a new character. So maybe they hit us with a Cell Hyper or something like that. Have to wait and see. But anyway, I'm just holding out for a little bit. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.